This segment is brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the yellow brick road.
My name is Jessica Robinson. I'm the Director of Communications for the National Biodiesel Board. The Kansas Soybean Commission has really been a longtime partner of the biodiesel industry, even long before biodiesel was the strong, commercially viable fuel that it is today. Starting with research and development some 20 years ago, looking at opportunities for the soybean oil as part of the soybean value chain. And the group has really been very successful to support that effort. Biodiesel is coming on its third year of record-breaking volumes. We saw 1.1 billion gallons 2 years running, and this year we're looking to top 1.7 billion gallons, and that's really a lot to be proud of. Some of the drivers behind that are the state policies and the efforts to secure biodiesel mandates and incentives across the country. And that's something that this group really saw the opportunities for, looking at biodiesel use state by state, something that they've stood behind and believed in. And we've seen as a result of that about 327 million gallons of biodiesel being influenced by state incentives and policies, and that really means a lot for this growing industry. Another thing that this group has often participated in is communications efforts and education, just working and reaching out to the public about what is biodiesel, what are biodiesel's benefits, and we're really proud to see the growth in awareness of biodiesel over the last even just 10 years. 10 years ago, about 24% of Americans had heard of or were aware of biodiesel. Today, that number is upwards of 81%. So real growth and real opportunities and accomplishments that the Kansas Soybean Commissioners and the Kansas Soybean Board can really be excited about. Biodiesel has a huge impact here in Kansas. Not only is there a direct benefit environmentally of the access to biodiesel and the jobs that it supports, but it really does make a difference in that soy value chain. Biodiesel helps lower the cost of meal because there's a premium for the oil. So as the oil demand goes up, that can reduce the price pressure on meal. So that means that our livestock operators, animal agriculture, they're actually paying less for meal than they otherwise would without biodiesel in the mix. And then in addition to that, soybean farmers are getting additional value for their oil, which increases the total price of the bushel. And that's always a great thing. That means more money being spent in our local economies and more flexibility in how we reach out to support those jobs across the state. Biodiesel is really an exciting time in its lifespan. Biodiesel is the first advanced biofuel to reach 1 billion gallons of production across the country. We see that this has grown from an idea and a concept 20 years ago to now a true alternative fuel, one that is being produced in almost all 50 states across the country at 147 plus plants, and that really shows the opportunities, and the opportunities for growth continue. We're hoping to see next year even additional volumes. This is supported by bioheat markets, by federal policy, state policy, and just general interest in the fuel and interest in alternative energy.
This hog is head over hoof for meal made from U.S. soybeans. Now, one hog isn't that impressive, but suppose we add another, and another, and another. Before long, you've got billions of hungry customers around the world all clamoring for the same thing. Our soybeans. Learn more about the billion-dollar appetite of animal agriculture at BeyondTheElevator.com. Brought to you by America's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine is a leader in food animal research and education. Our researchers are constantly expanding the knowledge of animal health and food safety. Through the Veterinary Health Center and the Kansas State Veterinary Diagnostic Lab, we provide practical services for animal producers. Home of the Beef Cattle Institute, the college is committed to animal welfare training and research. The Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine, knowledge and service for the future of animal production.